Alright guys, we're out here. I'm going, well, I'm a little excited today. Like I said last video, I got the Sena, and hopefully this audio is way better right now. This should be crystal clear. There should be barely any wind noise, hopefully no wind noise. And yeah, we're going, well, we're going to go multiple places. Today's video basically going to be, is the Lifan Xpect the best starter bike? And obviously that's an opinionated video or opinionated question. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You guys should already know my answer. So we're going to do some things. Make sure you watch the video and then you can draw your own opinion if it's the best starter bike. And yeah, I'm excited. I got the Sena 20S Evo, and I thought I wouldn't be able to use it today because I didn't have the wiring I needed. I have this Bluetooth app on my phone. You guys can probably see it right here. It's recording the audio straight from the Sena. Hopefully all goes well. I need to get a drink. I'm parched out here. But yeah, let's get this video started. I'm real excited about this and future videos from now on because of the Sena. I'm going to get the wiring real soon. Where am I? For a second I got lost there. I don't know where I was. Yeah, I'm real excited for this video and videos coming up. Future videos. You guys know I want that CF Moto, so that's coming soon. Just got to work out some details. And yeah, I'm real excited. Audio's going to be way better. I'm going to get a new camera lens. You know, this one's scratched up and stuff. But yeah, today's video is the Lifan Xpect the best starter bike. I'm just going to do some things you can do on this bike. And you guys can draw your own opinion. Wait for the biker. Too cool to look over. Nah, he probably just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Like I said in I think it was my 500-mile road trip video. A lot of the Harleys in my area don't wave, which is true. They don't wave. I don't know why. They see other bikes with less value. I don't really know. Still two wheels. I mean, if it's a moped, I still want to give the wave. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I just give it a little 2 beep action. Yeah, guys, the whole reason I purchased the Sena was because of the audio. Like, I've been having audio issues forever. You could go back to the beginning of my videos. There was no mic, and this camera right here didn't have all the technology it does now where it can filter out wind noise, but it's still not the best. So I always started buying external mics, and external mics, they would work, but the wind noise would still be there. And everyone that uses, oh my God, what the hell? Everyone that uses video, like makes motovlogs, they all use Senas and all these Bluetooth headset things. Because the technology in these things are so crazy. They're supposed to like eliminate all background noise and just get your voice and the bike or whatever. This is crazy. Rip to you, buddy. Oh my God. Rip to you, buddy. I don't even know if I can show that in the video. I really got no idea if I could show that, but I don't know what's going on. I think this road's trying to be used by Amazon. It's real busy. This road is never like this, so this area might be coming to an end for us guys. Might have to find a new spot. Well, I still got a couple other spots, but nothing like this. Nothing like this off-road, so I might have to go on a search for some new spots. Yeah, there's a lot of cars. There's never this many cars. It looks like Amazon's routing their drivers through here, so it's like this place is going to be gone real soon. And I knew this was coming for a while, but alright, let's get back to the video. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm super excited here. That's why that deer is dead. I've never seen a dead deer. It's because all these cars, these cagers, coming through here not paying attention. They're texting on their phones while they're driving and stuff, causing all these issues. Got some mud in my eye. Remember, I got no back tire either. So this is not good. Oh my God, you're throwing up so much sand, bro. Whew. Oh my God. I gotta stay back a little bit. This dude's throwing up so much sand. Yep, so here's one example. Let me move the camera and turn back around. Alright, now you guys got the other view. I don't think I've used this view in a while, so let me turn around here. Actually, I'll just take this little thing. God damn, it's a whole parade. Whew, sand pit. God damn. Yeah, so this video, I'm basically just going to show what this bike can do. Obviously, you can see my other videos. I jumped it over a couch, like an actual couch, a little love seat thing. And yeah, it can do a lot. Obviously, I'm not going to jump it over a couch right now. I'm trying to hit 20K, and I'm not trying to break anything that will prolong me hitting 20K. But yeah, it can hit all types of off-road. Like, let's go over here. I don't want to rain their parade. They're having a fun time over there. Whew. A lot of sand, and you guys know I don't have a back tire, but that's the one thing about this bike. In my opinion, it's the best starter bike you can buy. All it needs is tires if you're going to be heavy off-road and sand and stuff. I mean, I've done it my whole life, or the bike's whole life with stock tires. And it's been different, obviously, not the same tires the whole time, but always stock tires. And it does everything. You can see my other videos. It does everything fine. It goes through mud. It goes through puddles or little, puddles. Big, well, I call them big mud holes. They're not little puddles. Jump stuff. Goes on the highway. You gotta remember, most of these miles were from Grubhub when I bought the bike, so like I'd say like 8,000 miles were just straight Grubhub and like occasional street videos. That's why when I first bought the bike, all the videos were just on the street because I was using it for Grubhub. I didn't want to, cause a lot of damage, but this bike, little did I know, this bike can handle whatever I throw at it. 500-mile road trip not too long ago, just runs great, man. Third gear's broken, not a problem, dude. Just keeps going. I gotta start wearing gloves. I know I see a lot of comments, but it's like, I don't know. It feels so weird wearing the gloves, having to touch the camera, and then obviously now I got the Sena and stuff. But I gotta wear it. It's not an excuse. If I fall, I'll be real hurt. Oh wow, that's a treacherous path. I think I've been up that with this bike, just not when it was that muddy. Actually, I could probably do it now. Why not, man? I don't want to get all muddy, but looks like it's okay up here. Like, look at this. I don't know how bad this seems. This is steep. Oh my God. Woo. Like, I don't know how the camera sees that, but that is crazy steep. And like, it does it with no problem. This bike is just great. It can go on the highway. A lot of people, you gotta be brave enough to take it on the highway though. Like, I don't know. I consider myself, I didn't consider myself until people tell me they would never take this thing on the highway. I guess I'm crazy for it, taking it on the highway, but I don't know. I guess I'm crazy, but I think the bike can handle everything you throw at it, plus more. I've done a lot with this bike, and it just keeps going. I know I could do a lot more. I am doing a video. I'm going to tow something with this bike, so when that comes out, that's going to be great. It's going to be one of the big milestone videos. I'll do that. So, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. People say all the time, they're like, oh, you're going to get this bike, it's a 200cc, you're going to be bored of it in a month. That's not true at all, man. My, I don't know, my whole time riding, I've been riding for a long time now. I've always ridden slow CC bikes. And I've never gotten tired of them. I mean, there's certain reasons or certain points of riding I would be like, yeah, it'd be nice to have a little more speed. But it's not like I'm tired of it. I've been riding for a long time now, and I don't know, I still have fun every time I hop on any bike, low CCs. It's the only time it's going to get boring is when you're going in a straight line for a long time. If you're going straight and that's all you're trying to do, of course you're going to get bored. But I don't know, there's a lot more you can do on this bike. Go off-road, you can hit some corners like right here. You can hit this corner. You can just do a lot. I mean, there's more than going in a straight line. If you're a speed demon and stuff like that, yeah, you might get tired of this bike. But I don't see the majority of people getting tired of this bike, and especially starter riders, I don't think they'll get tired of it in a month. I feel like they'll have it for a long time. That's why you see a lot of people, they'll get 1,000cc sport bikes, and then they'll eventually get a 400cc sport bike just because it's a lot more manageable to speed. Like, you have this 1,000cc, yeah, you go fast straight line, hit a corner, but you're barely going to top that thing out, and the only time you do really is a straight line, unless you're like a pro rider or you've been riding for a long time. Even then, they still go after 400cc's because, I don't know, it's just more manageable, and it's still fun. You don't need all these cc's. Everyone thinks more horsepower, more cc's is better. It's not the case. You guys want to race? Oh my God, they're towing. I want to follow them. It's not. That's why you see a lot of 1,000cc riders go back to a 400, just because they want to. I don't know. They can hit corners. They're just more fun. 1,000cc, especially in the city. What's going on? You guys want to race? You guys want to race? Yeah. This thing's slow, real slow. And this area is coming to an end soon. Now they got Amazon coming through here. Bad. Soon this place is going to be gone. I've been coming here for like a couple years now. It's going to be gone soon. Sad. Alright, guys. Yeah, so that's why you see a lot of riders, they'll go from 1,000, they'll go back to a 400, and they'll have both. Just because the 400 is more manageable, and it's a lot more fun because you can test your limits on it and learn your limits on a smaller bike. And it's less likely of getting hurt, you know? Even a 600, a lot of people go 1,000 back to 600, or they'll go, I've seen some people, they get a CBR or 600 or something like that, and then they'll go and buy a Hawk 250. I think I've seen that in the group chats on Facebook. It's quite crazy. I mean, these people, they have all these big bikes, and I don't know, they get all these small bikes right after. It shows something. The bigger bike's not always the better bike, and there's a lot you can do on these bikes, small CC, and you won't get tired of it. You can test your limits all the time. It's not all about going in a straight line. And like I said, I ramble a lot, so I'm going to try to cut as much as I can now. I'm sorry if it gets boring, but these low CC bikes are not boring. The only time it's boring is when you're on a highway or something, you're just going in a straight line the whole time. That's the only time it's going to be boring. You can hit a corner, you can go off-road with these bikes, with the Lifan Xpect especially. You can go ride with your buddies, you can test your limits, you can learn new things, you can try to wheelie, there's all types of stuff you can do, and you don't need 1,000 or 600cc to do so. Again, Rip buddy, I'm going to call you Dwarf. That's your name, Dwarf. Rest in peace, Dwarf. Yeah, like, right here, we're going to hop on the highway. It's obviously doable. Is it going to be the best? No, but it can do it all day long. And I've done it all day long when I was doing Grubhub, so I don't know. I think it's the best starter bike. Obviously, other people are going to have their opinions. It's Chinese. It's not reliable. Man, this thing has never left me on the side of the road. The only time it has is when the battery died, and that's going to happen. I mean, that happened to any bike. It's not just because it's Chinese, you know? So, I don't know. I think it's the most reliable bike. I mean, for the price, I think it's the most yeah, that's true. What am I saying? For the price, I think it's the most reliable bike on the market. And I think it can do anything you want it to do. As long as you're not afraid or you're capable of doing so, I think it'll do anything you want. Anything. Here we go on the highway. Going a good 60 miles per hour. Just cruising. Obviously cars are flying by. But, I mean, you're still getting somewhere and the bike's doing fine. Sometimes I regret telling people that this are Chinese when they ask about it, because instantly they have that mentality. They're like, oh, you're going to be stuck on the side of the road with that thing, or that thing's so good, and they look at it differently. When they first come up to it, they're like, oh, nice bike. What kind is it? The second you say, oh, it's a Lifan, they're like, oh, I never heard of it. Like, yeah, it's a Chinese bike. They're like, oh, it's one of those. It's like that, I don't know. I don't know what you call it. It's like that old saying about Chinese bikes. They get that in their head, and they're like, oh, it's one of those things. Well, they don't know. Too many people refuse to believe. Nowadays, Chinese bikes are coming up, and they're not what they used to be. Obviously, a lot of them are still, but there's a lot that aren't anymore. And people got to open their eyes to this stuff and stop being so judgmental or stubborn on the idea that this bike can do that. And it can be reliable, and it can be something for fun, and it can be something that you just get and not have to put a load of money into. Only thing I've done for upgrades on this thing is this chain. That's it. I've done a chain. I've had to get a new speed sensor, tires, normal maintenance, sprockets coming up, but that's it, man. I haven't spent a lot of money at all. I spent the $2,000 for the bike, and that's it, really. The rest of the stuff is barely any money. Quite crazy. Look, we're cruising right now. Basically 70 miles per hour right now, cruising. All good. And now it is a small CC bike, and it is very light. So when you take it on the highway, if you're going to take it on the highway, you better be careful of the wind, especially on bridges, over bodies of water. You're going to be blown around. You got to be careful. You got to keep if it's really that windy, you got to keep your feet down a little bit, just in case it starts dragging you into something. You can push yourself back in a sense. But, I mean, look at that. I've driven 40 miles to school on this thing. You know, I went to CDL school. 40 miles to school on this thing, back and forth, and not a problem. 500-mile road trip. It can run all day long, man. Just do the maintenance. Buy the bike, do the maintenance. Learn more about the bike. Watch videos on YouTube. Watch my videos if you want. And just take care of the bike, and it'll take care of you. I mean, it's not that hard. I know. Not that hard, man. And don't have that's what it was, stigma. They have this stigma that Chinese bikes are unreliable and this and that. And they won't let go of that stigma, which has, I believe my videos have broken that stigma, at least for Lifan. I can't say for other bikes, but this is CF Moto, we can break that stigma soon too. I don't think people think CF Moto is unreliable, but we're going to see how it is. I mean, it's not a lot of information or long-term reviews. That's what I'm going to be doing on it, so overall, is the Lifan Xpect a good starter bike? In my opinion, I think it's the best starter bike you can have. You go off-road, you go on the highway, and of course you can cruise back roads all day long. Just be careful two things. If you're going off-road, real muddy situations, careful with the stock tires. They're not the best. And be careful. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, you got to be careful of the stock tires. They're not the best off-roading in real muddy conditions. And just be careful of the weight. On the highway, it can blow you around a little bit when it's real windy over. If you're on like highways, like like bridges, not highways, just like high elevation bridges over bodies of water. You're gonna get blown around a little bit. Be careful of that, and try to stay away from like downtown areas where there's a lot of traffic lights. Like every half a block has a traffic light. This thing is air cooled. It's gonna overheat in the summer, man. That's the only thing. Just do your maintenance, valve adjustments, all that type of stuff, and the bike will be great. It'll do fine all year for as long as you have it, pretty much. I recommend this bike to anyone I see. Experienced riders, new riders, anything. Someone looking to learn clutch, anything, man. Buy this bike, the Lifan Xpect. Obviously, this should already go without saying, but this is not a paid sponsorship. I wasn't paid at all to do this. I mean, I wish I was, but I wasn't. So, yeah, it's not paid. It's a great bike, man. I'm just hoping to hit 20K real soon. Do that video for you. After that, it's time to send this bike real crazy. After that, I don't give a shit. After that, I'm going to start testing the limits. Not like I haven't already been testing the limits, but I'm going to test the limits like 10 times more. I'm going to do the extra stuff on it. Just to see if I can withhold that, too. It's not like I haven't already broken the stigma, though. This thing is great, man. And I hope the Sena audio is great, too. I really do. I spent a lot of money on this thing. So I hope it's good. And the music be blasting. Have you listened to the music in here? It's pretty cool. I had to modify my helmet. Yeah, you scared me. I heard some noise. It was just like rattle can exhaust. You fucking scared me. You got the GoPro on. Oh my god. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on this helmet, and I got I had to modify my helmet to fit it. It's a little weird, so I'm gonna show you that when I get home. And yeah, overall, this bike's great. It can do anything you want. And for the price, I don't think anything can beat it. Only thing that comes close, I feel like, is the Lifan KP Mini. Well, yeah, because there's a new Lifan Xpect, the KPX. I'm trying to buy it soon, but it's a whole $1,000 more. I don't think it's. I think it's a little too much money for what you get. It's not enough upgrades from this thing. To be honest, I'd rather buy this thing again versus a KPX, but I'm going to buy it for the review portion long term, but I'm going to wait a little while to buy that one. And Lifan's been slacking, man. I've been waiting on the 350s or the 300s or something higher CC from Lifan to come here in America, and they still haven't. They're coming out with these low CCs still, so that's why I opted to get the CF Moto, because I was really waiting for that 350. They said the 350 KP was coming here soon, and it's still not here. And I'm just gonna get the CF Moto and review that, and then once the Lifan gets their stuff together, I'm gonna buying that one too, after that too. But I don't know what's holding them back. They said it was emissions, but I doubt that. At this point, they should have gotten the emissions sorted out by now. Yeah, that dude on the ground fucking scared me, dude. I just heard like some type of rattle can type of thing, and I thought it was my chain or something. I just broke it, and oh shit, there's glass in the road. And I thought I just broke my chain. I did break my chain. I thought it was like loose again. I was like, what the hell? But then I look over. He's like, you got the GoPro. I was like, what the fuck? He scared me. But yeah, let's go home. Let me show you my setup with the Sena and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully next week I can get the CF Moto. We'll see. And just stay tuned for the channel, man. I got a lot coming. A lot's going to be changing soon. I work a lot right now, so trying to get in a better position. At the end of the day, the video's going to keep coming. They might not be the best at first, but I got a lot of good videos coming up as well. And yeah, just stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Lifan Xpect, best starter bike on the market. And I'm out.
Guys, made it home, and I checked out the audio. The audio is great, so I'm real excited about this video. So here it is, Sena 20S Evo. You hit this button right here and this one at the same time, and it powers it on. This is a dial switch. It's like you change channels or intercom channels, and then volume for music and stuff like that. So this button is an ambient button, so you can hear like the outside noises. If like you have music playing, you click that and it'll like take the sound from the outside of the helmet and bring it in so someone's talking to you. And the mic just wired in like that. just like brought in. The speakers are actually behind these cheek pads. I ran the wires. You can see them right here. Sorry, it's a little hard to show and look at the same time. So wires here, and then one goes to this cheek pad or ear, I don't know, ear hole, and the other side is the same thing. And you can barely see any wires. It's all tucked back there underneath. I had to take one piece off to get this on. There's like a clamp. See it? It clamps inside the helmet. There's a little like rubber black piece around here, all the way around the helmet. You can see it's missing. The front especially, you can see. See? That used to be there, and that wouldn't let me clamp it because it was an odd like shape. It stuck out, so the clamp wouldn't go over it. So I had to take that off. So, yeah. I had to do some modification in the helmet, but overall, I'm liking it. And it's sturdy on there. It's bolted down. And if you want to take this Sena piece off, let me just try to do it. Let me put the camera down for 1 second. All right, here we go. So I hit this button, this little silver button. Here comes the Sena Bluetooth piece. It just comes right off. You can charge it right there. USB. And then that's where it connects to. So it just slides on and off, and that can stay on there. The wires to the speaker and stuff. And I'm liking it. It's comfortable. Didn't really change the helmet. I just had to take that piece off. That piece I think just helped with the wind noise because it's like it like kept everything like close together with that rubber piece I took off. But it's not a big deal. I checked the audio. There's no wind noise. I was on the highway and you could hear me. I was screaming in the mic because I'm used to my old mics where you got to scream to hear me. And you could hear me perfectly fine. So most of the time I'm going to tone down the audio in those clips. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. 20S Evo. I'm going to make a lot of videos with this thing. And my dogs are fighting over some apples over here. He got the apple. He wants the apple. So, see? Why are you ripping the rug? All right. It was probably you. Yeah, 20S Evo, Sena, goodbye. It's like, I think it's like $250. It might be more. But yeah, it's a goodbye. Connect to 8 people at once on an intercom. And, yeah, eventually I'm going to get the wiring. So the problem was, I got the 20S Evo because it comes with, where is it? On this mic piece, it has a wire. It has a hole for an aux. So you got to get a, what is it called? TRRS aux, which is like a 3-ring aux. And you connect that into here, and then go straight to the camera, so you can automatically, the footage will come up with the camera. Right now I'm using an app, so a Bluetooth app. Stick that back on there. Using a Bluetooth app right now on my phone that connects to Bluetooth, and it like takes a video from the Bluetooth devices. So that's what I'm using. But if I want to use intercom, and eventually I don't want to use an app, so I'm going to get the wire for that. It's just going to connect straight to my camera. But the camera mount I'm going to have to change. Most likely I'm going to put the camera mount here, like the sideways one that like flips, and it brings the camera up here, but it like connects here. So connect here to the helmet, but the camera will actually be up here in the front. That's what I'm going to do eventually. And for now it's working great, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and yeah, hopefully next week I have the Sea of Moto. We'll see. And you know, I'll be filming all that, so stay tuned.